When I blink, I see ready.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. No, I don't need the intro. I'll have your name and everything down there below, okay?
Okay.
So Dan, thanks for joining us again at this year's CCA show here in Las Vegas. Can you talk a little bit about where you are with your cloud offering and what it means to some of the, potentially means to some of the rural carriers?
Thank you, Jeff, and thanks for having me spend some time with you today. So we're excited about a new solution, a new offering called Amdocs Compact Convergence. And ACC is a multi-tenant solution that includes ordering, customer care, and billing. And like I said, we're offering in the cloud. So we're very committed to the CCA. We're committed to this market because the solution that we're offering fits very well for these folks.
Okay. And where are you in terms of adoption?
So we rolled it out. We announced it, as you remember, back in New Orleans a few months ago. We've had a lot of interest in a number of carriers, both the regional operators and, believe it or not, the MVNOs as well. So right now we're at that stage of them asking a lot of questions. We're trying to provide some good answers.
Historically, I would say the perception of Amdocs would be that it was a high-end product, maybe out of the price range of a lot of rural carriers. Talk about how a rural carrier would buy cloud services from you today, and then we'll talk about some of the specific challenges they might be having with their existing solutions.
Right, so, and that's a very good question. We're very excited about this multi-tenant solution because you're right. We do provide solutions, very large-scale solutions to the Tier 1s and Tier 2s of the world. With this solution, we are offering it to the Tier 3, Tier 2 market. With the price points being in the cloud, we get to take advantage of the operations, the efficiencies of cost operations. So because of that, we're able to offer this solution to this market. And the financial model is really one of a certain amount of money up front, but then also a subscriber fee that we would also charge.
What are some of the specific challenges a Tier 2, Tier 3 carrier might be experiencing with an existing homegrown or outsourced solution?
Yeah, another very good question. So the feedback that we've been receiving is that a lot of these carriers are putting as much money as they can into the network. Right? They're being asked by the consumers to provide new services, and they can't provide those new services until the networks are rolled out. What they're also being faced with is a number of challenges around prepaid, postpaid convergence. And what we're seeing is that, say for a family, for example, mom and dad want to be on the postpaid plan, but the kids they want to have them on the prepaid plan. So that kind of complex billing structures, I think, are really taxing the existing billing systems. And we're fortunate that we have a kind of solution that can address those solutions, address those issues.
You mentioned MVNOs. Let's talk a little bit about the MVNO market. What's transpired over the last 3 to 4 years, and why is that an attractive market for you today?
Yeah, we're excited about it. Believe it or not, we've seen stats where there's almost 300 plus MVNOs in the U.S. today, compared to a lot less a few years ago. I think what's interesting about the MVNO market is that they're coming out with new methods of distribution. They're coming out with leveraging technologies like Wi-Fi that are, and obviously going after a niche segment. So we're seeing a lot of capital being invested into these MVNOs, and we think it's a very nice fit for our cloud solution.
Okay. What do you expect over the next 12 months in terms of big trends in software and billing, analytics, charging, et cetera?
Yeah, I think that, again, we're going to find that carriers are being challenged with these complex prepaid, postpaid convergence, a lot of issues that they're looking to address. And again, I think that the existing platforms that they have today are being taxed. Right? They can't necessarily come out with the promotions or the new services as fast as the market is requiring. As you know, competition is fierce right now. And for the regional operators and the MVNOs to compete with the AT&Ts and Verizons of the world, they need to be very nimble.
Great. Thanks for your time again today.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Perfect. Let me grab one of your cards, too.
Sure.
I know it's, get out of the light.
Good to see.